Hey everyone, today I'm talking about custom furniture, particularly high-end collaborations with architects and award-winning projects. So the best projects, I believe, are deliberate on every level. And unfortunately, furniture is often an afterthought. We get pinched in a project and we're forced to specify or bring in an object that isn't really connected to the broader narrative of that project. It just becomes a problem-solving exercise and not a design opportunity. Furniture has a responsibility to be this connection point between the person and that built environment. So custom design is largely about execution. It's about engineering, the craft and the logistics of the project. So the solution, early conversations. It seems really simple, but the most important thing is about alignment. We call it failing fast, and it's bringing the right partners on board to understand the project, the opportunities, the pain points. What does a win look like? The best projects confront these things right from the beginning. We're talking about sustainability, warranty, materiality, a narrative, budgets, lead times, installation, and all the risks associated with the project, and who could potentially block the project and do we need to get in front of from the very beginning. So the second thing is what we call the execution gap. It's one thing to have a great concept, a really ambitious narrative, even a budget. But if you can't technically execute on that concept, then at some point it's going to fall over. It's a deep understanding of materiality, different types of fabrics, timber expansion, what foam densities to use, human ergonomics. It's not just about finding a company on Google and emailing them a set of drawings. It's about building relationships with these people, understanding what their superpower is, what motivates them as a manufacturer, as a craftsperson, and why would they want to collaborate with you on this project. If you can build a human relationship with these businesses, they're much more likely to go on this journey with you and start to share some of their insights and secrets and allow you to level up as a designer. But it's really important that you respect them and their business and you understand what motivates them and checking in with them regularly, not just for a project quote or proposal, but actually just deeply understanding what they're good at, where are they going. Quite often they have a pipeline of new experimental projects in the works, they're investing in new machines, and they actually have a vision for where they want to take their business. If you can identify that, then you can start to pair them with projects that you're working on. Whenever there's any custom project, it can be very difficult to get it validated early and make sure that it stays in the project. So how do you sell it up the chain? How do you make sure that there's good visibility on this idea and that there is buy-in from all the different stakeholders from the very beginning? We use really simple tools like primitive model making, 3D CAD, renders, and hand sketches to help get this concept over the line early, get stakeholder involvement and feedback. If you can have a crude 3D model into a file for an early concept presentation, it's much more likely that that will stick throughout the life of the project. You don't have to make the entire chair, but it's about distilling some of the details down, taking that backrest or a joint or the 3 materials you might be using and creating a sample that helps communicate that idea to all the people involved. It's about investing early into these touch points so that later on when you're having those difficult conversations around price and value, that they've been there from the beginning and that they're connected to these materials and some of these design details. And the last point is tender alignment. This is really just assembling an amazing team. As an architect, you have an excellent opportunity to go out and talk to great specialists in our industry, bring them into the project and strengthen the bid. So if any of this sounds familiar and you want to talk further with our studio, book a meeting. We'd love to talk through your project and see how we can help you.